What's good, y'all? It's your boy. It's taisworldtv. How you guys doing? Hope you guys having a good one. All right. So check it, y'all. We got to talk about this. We got that Godzilla and Kong, the New Empire, non-spoiler review. We're gonna do a full spoiler review. We got some technical issues right now. Um, so I'm trying to fix that so we can do the non-spoiler when I do it with my partner Buggy. So we'll have that for you soon, okay? So don't worry about it. But let's get to this, man, because I saw this last weekend. I saw it came out. If y'all saw the out of the theater review, um, I love this movie. This movie to me was the best out of the monster franchise that we've been getting since 2014 Godzilla. And the movie's basically about the two titans, the two classic titans, Godzilla and Kong. They come back for another round, uh, and they clash over doing their usual, hey, you in my territory, what you doing here, and vice versa. However, we get deeper into Kong's or Skull Island's origins and mostly Kong and Godzilla's origin. We get like more of a deeper like explanation for their species, right? And we see things that are pretty dope. And I don't want to give it away because it's a non-spoiler review. But but that was one of the things I really liked about this movie was they this was stronger story wise for me. Now, yeah, there were some little things here and there story wise that was like what? Well, and I'm gonna talk about that later. But overall, I felt like this was the strongest story wise for this movie. Like everything flowed from the 2014 Godzilla to here, and they've continued that throughout the years. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, this was like the Justice League of the Monsterverse. Everything that we've got so far collided here. You know what I'm saying? And for this review, I'm going to talk about the good, the bad, and then we give you a score. So let me say what I liked. You know what? Let me go to the negative because I have a lot of good. Real quick. So one of my negatives is I forgot the lady's name, but the main person that you see. Um, she was saying that Godzilla is good for mankind. However, homie is out here just destroying cities and killing people. Like he's murking people. Like you clearly see like he's making destruction when he's fighting these titans, these kaijus. Like he don't try to make the monsters go away to a safe place like Superman would. He's like, nah, you gonna get these hands, bro. And it's more like a territorial thing. Like, hey, you're in my territory, so you gotta get these hands, bro. You know. So I mean, other than that, that was like my one negative, honestly. I have to see the movie again to see if I have any more negatives, but yeah. Let's get to the good. Straight off the bat, I love the fact that Kong got so much screen time this time. He really was like the main character. It's crazy. And I really liked this old Kong. Like he was more chill. Sorry guys. More chill, more like he was smarter too. Like there's a part of like especially like the first 5 minutes of the movie you start with him and you see him like build traps and stuff like that. But you like I said, I ain't gonna say specifically what you'll see when I talk about it in the movie. And you see that Skull Island is his domain, like the subterranean. I mean, the inverse Earth, like that's his domain. That's his. He is the king of that domain. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, like I said, compared to the last movie, he got more screen time. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the plot in this movie, especially the main villain, has to deal with him. and it's crazy. Like the main villain that you see in the trailers, the red, the red monkey, his name is the Scar King, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, he was a boss. I really liked him as a main villain. Like he was dope. Like, oh, and that's the thing that I really liked about this movie too. They did it. They did like the body language, and I think I said this in the out of the theater. They did the body language in a way where you know what they're saying, but they're not talking English. You know what I'm saying? Like you can convey what they're saying without them having to know what they're exactly saying. Like like I love that they did it that way. And I don't know if they did that in every movie. I don't think they did. But here it was like their body language was to convey what they were saying. Especially with the Red King. Oh my gosh. The pacing was really good in this movie. Like this movie clocks in at almost 2 hours, but you don't really feel it. Like the pace, it just goes from here to here to here to here. It's going in such a great pace, such a fast pace. Like, and I think that's because we got more screen time with the monsters. I feel like that was a big plus with this movie because that been my complaint and others' complaint for years is that like when you get movies like Transformers and, you know, monster movies, they like, it's always the humans that get more screen time than the actual monster themselves. Usually that's because of budget reasons, but I think they had a lot more budget this time because we saw a lot more monsters. We saw more monster fights than I think I've ever seen in the MonsterVerse period. Like it's crazy. Like you start off with a monster fight with Godzilla and Kong, separately. You know. And then when they get at it, bro, oh my God, son. And Kong goes to Godzilla for help. That's the thing. Like when you see the pyramid scene, when you see them like get at it with each other, he's trying to ask Godzilla for help, but Godzilla's like, nah, bro, you in my domain, bro. I told you when I see you next time, I'm giving you these lizard hands, bro. Don't play with me, bro. But I'll always love that that thing between them two, you know. But yeah, I gotta say, like, this was like my favorite one for me, honestly. I really liked it a lot. And I want to talk about the director real quick. Adam Wingard should be the go-to guy now for the kaiju movies because he's gotten better at directing the monster franchise from 2014. Did he make 2014? I think he did. From 2014 to up. And you can see he's done a great job. Great, 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 great job. And he's gotten better as he got along. Like this was it for me. This was like, yes. Keep it like this. If y'all gonna do more monster movies, keep it like this. Also, in the movie, they also made Godzilla. He's not a bad guy, but he's not a great guy. He's like a bully, I guess. That's how they made him in this movie. Because you just see him going around just going around other territories, just whooping monsters' butts. Like, also, I also love the way that they had like the reason why Godzilla is pink. When you see that pink energy, I like the way they did it. I'm not gonna say it because of non-spoiler, but still, it was cool the way they did it. Also, the human characters were actually pretty good. I liked them from the last movie, and I liked them in this movie too. Brian Tyree Henry was in the last one, so he stayed. Millie Bobby Brown was not in this one, but you had Dan Stevens and you had the young lady, I forgot her name. I have to get it. But you had that young lady too. They were the main human element, and that was dope. Like Dan Stevens and Brian Tyree Henry had a great chemistry. Like that was dope. And the little girl that you saw that was hanging out with Kong, she actually has a bigger role in this movie. And I think it was related to the people that were like in the old kaiju movies, the old Godzilla movies. When they were praising Mothra, I think, I think those are the same people. They're referenced here too. Um, So that was dope too. Also, we also got another monster in here, a new monster aside from the Red King, and that monster has ties to the Red King and also other monsters that I don't want to give away, but I like the way they did it. Like it was actually like, oh, okay. And I don't know what they're gonna do with this from now on. Like it's that big of a deal. Like you'll see it when you see it. But yeah, like what are they gonna do with this? Like what does this mean? You know what I mean? I don't know. But I love to see where that would go because it's that important. That's the thing. Um oh yeah, and Little Kong, the little monkey one you see in the trailers, he's not Kong's son, but he acts like it. Like you'll see what I'm saying. And I love their chemistry. I love that them scenes with him and Kong, bro. Oh my gosh. And also, like I said, with Kong, he has like when you see in the trailer, you see those other Kongs and stuff. That is his line. So like there are more people like him out there. And you'll see when you see how that ends the way it ends, you'll see. Okay. I did want to talk about this too. The body count is insane. The body count seems to have tripled from the last couple of movies put together. Like you there's this one scene where the monsters end up in a city. It's like four or five of them, and they all just start fighting. And I'm just like, bro, how many people got deleted, bro? Like the 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 the, the deletion toll is insane, bro. That was crazy. But I gotta say, the fight scenes were insane this time around. Oh my gosh. There is a part where some of the monsters are fighting with gravity. You know what I'm talking about when you see it. That was just such a crazy part. I never in my wildest dreams would have saw kaijus playing with gravity, fighting each other. Like that was the little kid in me was like, shh, you know what I'm saying? It was so crazy. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna get to the score real quick. This honestly 9 out of 5. This was a 9 out of 5 for me. Okay. This was super dope. I loved it. Yo, this was like my favorite in the MonsterVerse. I'm really about to go watch all the MonsterVerse movies again and like give you guys a review. Like I'm about to do a reaction and give you guys a review. I think I might do that. Hopefully YouTube don't, give me any static with it, but we'll see. But what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you see it already? If you didn't see it already, are you going to see it? Let me know in the comments down below. And with that, guys, we're going to get out of here. I love you guys. Deuces. Be safe. Have a good one. And look out for the non-spoiler review coming up soon. Later, y'all.